How do I, as a mother, start building correctly this connection in the family, this bonding? How do I create it slowly? Which family? Let's say I have 3 kids. How do I begin to integrate them? And in every situation, how do I create this perception that at this point, this child is special and each one gets their place? First of all, it has to start from birth, even before birth, from the birth and onward, when we do workshops, round tables, we sit together in our living room, the mother, the father, all the kids, even the one that we're holding in our hands. Doesn't matter if the little ones understand or not, they know that this is the order of things, that we sit down and this is what we do. Either around a table where we have a meal, it doesn't matter how. But there's some kind of ritual happening. There's a tradition in the family that this is what we do. And then we talk, we ask. Doesn't necessarily have to be like in a workshop, but they're used to having in the family some kind of that we're talking, consulting with one another, we're opening our hearts, we know where we don't know, we're raising doubts, issues, maybe it should be like this or like that. We need to give an example to the kids, and when they get an example, suddenly they start to take things out of themselves. They just need an example, like we always said, that education is through examples. So first of all, it's the mother, the father talking, telling what happened to them in the street, at work. Not just gossip, that's clear, but in a manner that maybe we should feel like this, maybe we should do that. Kids need to get these examples up to where we see they want to speak. They open their mouths. And those that can't speak, they still have an urge, and they want it. Etc. And in that, here next to the table, we're trying, as we said, like throughout the workshop, we're trying to emphasize that everyone's equal. There's no sandwich, there's no big one or small one. Now this is interesting. Explain to me. So on the one hand, you're saying show the differences, but then when we were talking, we're equal. Of course they're equal here in a workshop. And in a workshop, everyone's equal. Equal from what respect? In what respect? That each has the same ability, the same time, the same rights. The same rights. So the equality is the rights. It's not like you have to turn 18 to vote. He's born, he's part of the family. That's it. Doesn't matter, girl, boy, big, small. He has to feel that he's really sitting on my knee, and he can't even walk it. He's sitting, but we need to give him this feeling. Not shut up, give him a pacifier. He needs to truly feel that he's also being involved. He wants to show us something with his hands and feet. It doesn't matter. It's very, very important, because this connects him to the family. This is what will tie him in the future as well. That a family for him is that same activity where we sit between us. People didn't just invent for us to eat together, the whole family, in the evening. Nowadays, it doesn't happen in the evening, but how it used to be. In the morning, he has a cup of coffee with something. During the day, he makes himself a sandwich. And in the evening, you eat with the family. They didn't make it up for nothing, but it was so the whole family would be together around the table and feel that it was a family. So it can be twice a week at least. Of course, on the weekend, it can be an hour or two or more, and eating and all kinds of laughing. And in the middle of the week, also, we sit down a bit. No one runs off to their room where they have a game or something, nothing. It has to be so holy in the house that nobody will even think. A child, and also when he's older, no one will even think of doing otherwise. We can check if we determined it as something that's in his life or not, that he'll never even try. He knows that this is above everything. The family time is holy.